In this video, we will discuss about the signaling pathways that got altered during the metastatic PDAC, or when the pancreatic cancer reached to the metastatic stage. So, as we have discussed and known, and so far known that uh, there is a family of RAS proteins that get mutated in the case of cancerous cells, and in the case of pancreatic cancers, the KRAS or KRAS mutations are more predominantly observed in around 90% of the pancreatic cancer patients. So this KRAS mutations will leads to or will leads to the different mutations that promote the metastatic of the pancreatic cells. So let us start uh, with the first one. This In this case, the KRAS mutations will finally leads to, with the help of this P13 Ka and IKK, it will finally leads to this transcription factor, that is nuclear factor kappa beta light chain. And these transcription factors, when binds to the DNA, the it will promote the translation of the anti-apoptotic genes, and thereby this signaling pathways will prevent the tumor cells this from the triggering of this program cell death. So this is one of the signaling pathways that get triggered. The other signaling pathways that get triggered is related to this growth differentiation and development, and this growth differentiation development is triggered through by two different major pathways, such as this one is via this RAF MEK12 and ERK12, and another pathway is via MEKK23 MEK5 and ERK5 BMK1, and these names are the short form of the component of the signaling pathways. And you can refer to the paper that is whose link is provided in the description to understand the signaling pathways in details. So what happens through this growth differentiation development factor is that it will trigger this MAPK different kinases pathways, and these different kinases pathways will promote this EMT characteristic within this metastatic pancreatic cells. And simultaneously, in order to promote the or promote the survival of the tumor cells, there is inflammation pathways has also get triggered along with this apoptosis and growth differentiation, and these things are being taken care of by this MLK3 and MEK11 MEK14 pathways. And finally they will lead to this MAPK pathways through this P38 and SAP JNK pathways through this 1 to 3. This JNK signaling pathways is also found to be altered in the case of other pancreatic tumors also, not just in the case of this pancreatic tumor, but this signaling pathways has also found to be altered in the case of other cancerous other types of cancers problems also, such as this neoplasia, or we can call it as a blood cancer. In blood cancer also, this JNK pathways is also found to be altered. And finally, the major pathways that will trigger EMT, which is one of the essential characteristic of the metastatic PDAC, that provides this pancreatic cancers the ability to move from one part of the organ to the secondary organ or other part of the organ, and this thing gets triggered through this C gas. Then it will trigger sting, then KPB1, and then this nuclear factor kappa beta. So this nuclear factor kappa beta has multiple roles. That is, it not only upregulates the anti-apoptotic genes, but simultaneously it will also promote this inflammatory signaling cascades and autophagy. And these signaling pathways are somewhat autophagy, for example, is somewhat related to meet the nutrients requirement by these tumor cells. and that we have discussed in our previous videos, that tumor cells, because of its inherent characteristic of the uncontrolled growth rate, they need more nutrients, and some of the requirements are make up by this autophagy, by recycling the amino acids present within the cells. So I hope you have understand in brief what are the signaling pathways changes occurred within the metastatic PDAC tumor cells. If you need to understand in detail about this signaling pathways, you can go through the reference that has been provided in the description. That's all for this video. Thank you for your time.